Shiraz, Faces of Love, Hafez mostly. Persian poetry. Hafez says, however old and capable the heartsick I may be, the moment I recall your face, my youth's restored to me. Thanks be to God that all I sought from him I have received, that my exertions brought to me the fortune I've achieved. Rejoice, young sapling, in your glory, for in your shadow there I am the nightingale whose songs are heard now everywhere. To me, at first, the heights and depths of being were unknown, but schooled within my longing for you, how well informed I've grown. Fate drags me to the wine shop store, and though I turn and twist, that's where I always finish up. It's useless to resist. It's not that I am old in months and years. If truth be told, the friend I love's untrue to me. It's this that makes me old. Within my heart, the door of meaning opened the door I sought. Our ancient Zarathustrian out and entered in his court. On glory's highway and upon good fortune's throne, I raised the wine cup and received my friends' warm welcome and their praise. And from that moment that your glance first troubled me, I'm sure I've been immune to all the troubles the last days have in store. Last night God's kindness brought good news, Hafez, I guarantee that all your sins will be forgiven, come back and return to me. Is this a new poem or the end of poem? I think that's where letters means a new poem. Last night she brought me wine and sat beside my pillow. Her hair hung loose, her dress was torn. Her face perspired, she smiled and sang of love with mischief in her eyes. And whispering in my ear, she drunkenly inquired, my ancient lover, can it be that you're asleep? The true initiate, when offered wine at night, would be a heretic of love if he refused to take the draught he's given and drink it with delight. And as for you, you hypocrites, don't cavil at lovers who drain life to the lees, since we were given this nature when the world began, and we must drink the wine that's poured for us, whether from earth or heaven. So take the laughing wine cup, raise it in your hand, caress your lover's curls, and say, Hafez has spoken. How many vows of abstinence the world has seen, so fervently affirmed, and like Hafez's broken. Hafez broke it. A flower without a friend's face there, I think, that isn't good. In springtime, if there isn't wine to drink, that isn't good. Do you remember reading this a long time ago?
Mm-mm.
Okay, tell me when you remember. A stroll through gardens, or a wooded place without a pretty tulip blushing face, that isn't good. See, I like where he says that he's repeating isn't good stuff. A cypress swaying and a rose unfolding without a nightingale's melodious scolding, that isn't good. A sweet-lipped, sexy lover near, if this is to be with no embraces and no kisses, that isn't good. Wine in a garden can be sweet, but when we have no friend to talk and listen, then that isn't good. And anything the mind dreams in the near, unless it is the features of our friend, that isn't good. The soul's a useless coin, Hafez, not worth your casting as an offering on the earth. That isn't good. Is that an end of poem?
I think it may have
Ben? I see no love in anyone. Where then have all the lovers gone, and when did all our friendship end, and what's become of every friend? Life's waters muddled now, and where is Glitter to guide us from despair? The rose has lost its coloring, what has happened to the breeze of spring? 100,000 flowers appear, but no birds sing for them to hear. Thousands of nightingales are dumb. Where are they now? Why don't they come? For years no rubies have been found in stony mines deep underground. When will the sun shine forth again? Where are the clouds brimful of rain? Who thinks of drinking now? No one. Where have the roistering drinkers gone? This is a town of lovers once, of kindness and benevolence. And when did kindness end? What brought the sweetness of our town to naught? The ball of generosity lies on the field for all to see. No rider comes to strike it. Where is everyone who should be here there? Silence, Hafez, since no one knows the secret ways that heaven goes. Who is it that you're asking now? The heavens are revolving now. The orchard charms our hearts and shatter when our dearest friends appear is sweet. God bless the time of roses. To drink our wine among the roses here is sweet. Our soul's scent sweetens with each breeze. Ah, yes, the sighs that lovers hear are sweet. Sing, nightingale, rosebuds unopened yet will leave you, and your fear is sweet. Dear singer of the night, for those in love your sad lament is clear and sweet. The world's bazaar contains no joy except the libertine's good cheer is sweet. To hear the lilies say the world is old, to take things lightly here is sweet. Hafez, the happy heart, ignores the world. Don't think dominion here is sweet. He seems to have a grand finale to his poem. Hafez, the happy heart, ignores the world. Don't think dominion here is sweet. So why did he lead up to that? He twisted it. Sweet lips and silver ears, that idol's elegance has snatched away my fortitude and my good sense. So lovely, lithe, and lively, such a fairy face, that Turk in his cute cloak, all wiles and nonchalance. And I'm so mad about him, so on fire for him, and I'm like a cooking cauldron, seething turbulence, but I'll calm down when I can grab that cloak from him and be the shirt that covers up his imprudence. And when my bones are rotting, still my soul will not forget his kindness to me, his benevolence, his chest and shoulders bore away my faith and heart, my heart and my faith and heart. I'd no defense. So here's your medicine, Hafez. Here's your medicine now. Sweet lips, sweet lips, sweet lips are your deliverance. Come, boy, and pass the wine around. Love seemed a simple game when I encountered it, but then the difficulties came. In longing for the musky scent the breeze brings from her hair, such blood wells up in lovers' hearts, such suffering and despair. What can ensure my happiness at love's stage in my heart? When every instant now the bell cries, load up to depart. And if the wine seller says wine should dye your prayer mat, dye it. Pilgrims should know each stage rule and seek to satisfy it. On this dark night, amid these waves, the whirlpool's fearsome roar, what can they know of our distress who watch us from the shore? In all I've done, I've pleased myself. It's ruined my good name. The secret's out and everywhere. Men talk about my shame. Don't hide from him you seek, Hafez. You cannot hope to find the one you're longing for until you leave the world behind. His last lines are always, don't hide from him you seek, Hafez. You cannot hope to find the one you're longing for until you leave the world behind. He said leave it behind in the other poem. We're reading from The Faces of Love, mostly Hafez, and a few other poets. These other guys, translated by Dick Davis. Penquin Classics. Very good.